If you're feeling stuck about pinpointing your main Enneagram type, I recommend looking at the Interpersonal Coping Styles. I mentioned these styles a while back in a video I did about what to do if you're super confused about finding your type. You can find that right here if you want to watch it. But in that video, I mentioned the Interpersonal Coping Styles and I got a ton of comments asking for more details about that. So this video is for you guys. We're gonna be diving deep and figuring out what the Interpersonal Coping Styles are. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Abby, and I'm here to help you discover you. If you want to learn more about the Enneagram and personality types, subscribe to this channel for new videos every week. So, the 3 coping styles are Assertive, Dutiful, and Withdrawn. They show us how people get others to respond to them in order to get their needs met. If you can figure out what your interpersonal coping style is, you can eliminate 6 of the 9 main Enneagram types and hopefully get closer to finding your own type. So, you're probably thinking, okay, but how do I know what coping style I have? First, take note that everyone can access the 3 coping styles, but you're going to have a more dominant style because that's what you've mainly been relying on to get your needs met for a really long time. And also, your coping style is not inherently good or bad. If you're out of alignment, you may lean towards the more negative aspects of your stance, and if you're in alignment, then your coping style can help you get what you need in a really healthy way. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of each interpersonal coping style and see which one most resonates with you. The first coping style is the Assertive style. This is types 3, 7, and 8. As a 3, this is actually my main coping style, and it means that I take action and move against people in order to get my needs met. When 3s, 7s, and 8s encounter stress, they will either boost, reinforce, or expand their sense of self. As a plant mom, I'm gonna use a plant as an example here. Say that you wander into a plant store and you are met with this beautiful plant who is just seeming to beckon to you, bring me home, I love you, Abby, bring me home and care for me forever. So you take this plant to the register and you put it on the counter, and the person behind the counter, who is actually the store owner, says to you, you do not look like you are the type of person who can care for this plant. This is a very special plant and you cannot buy this plant. Please leave the store immediately. At this point in this made-up scenario, if you are the Assertive style, you will push back against this store owner. You will show the owner pictures of all the plants on your phone that you take care of, you will rattle off your knowledge of botany, or you will get angry and confront the owner about the injustice of this situation. I mean, why can't you buy this plant? It's literally calling your name. The types in the Assertive style typically enter a room and take up space. If you're out of alignment, you assume that everything meaningful that is happening is connected to you. The second coping stance is the Dutiful style, and this is types 1, 2, and 6. You try to get your needs met by moving towards people. This means that you regularly ask yourself, how can I meet the expectations that others have of me? So, using the plant example again, if you're in the Dutiful style, you are gonna say to the store owner, absolutely, oh, this wondrous plant should go to a good home. How about I work at your store every weekend for free for the next month in order to prove to you what a responsible plant mom I am. This stance comes from the core belief that you have to do something to get something. This behavior typically presents as loyalty and commitment, and it often results in you shutting down your desires and wants in order to be loved and accepted. And finally, the third coping style is the Withdrawn style, and these are types 4, 5, and 9. You move away from people and you turn inwards to find fulfillment because you're afraid that other people aren't going to be able to meet your needs. So, back to my absolutely amazing plant store analogy. If you are in the Withdrawn style, you bring this darling plant up to the counter, put it on the counter, ask to buy it, and the store owner gives you that extremely negative response, and you completely shut down. You will internalize that you're just not good enough for this plant, and you're probably not good enough for other people either. You will leave the plant on the counter and rush out the door, never to be seen at another plant store ever again. When entering a room, these types feel like they don't really fit in. You have to work really hard to summon up all the energy you need to move through the world, and you tend to slip into zoning out or daydreaming in order to deal with this stress. Now that we've gone through the 3 interpersonal coping styles, I want you to go into your own mind and find a recent scenario where you did not get your needs met and how you reacted, and I want you to apply the interpersonal coping styles to that. How did you react? How did it make you feel? What was your response? Think about that and then apply it to the 3 styles that you just learned about. I hope that this video helped you understand your interpersonal coping stances better and that it got you a little bit closer to knowing what your main Enneagram type is. If you have any questions that popped up while you were watching this video, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for new videos every Monday and Thursday.